betide the man who tried to split a wife or neuter me. Before I'd let him away with that, because I'd show me pedigree. Ho ho, if I was a dog I'd have me day. Ho ho, wouldn't I be wagging me tail?
Well, I like to tell people, when I was 18 years old, I never want to see Newfoundland ever again. So I decided to go to culinary school. So I went to culinary school in PEI, worked in PEI. Then I worked in Ontario. Then after that I got a bit tired of Canada, so I decided to leave. So I worked in Bermuda, Grand Caymans, Cook Islands, Pacific, New Zealand, Mexico. Then finally moved back to Vancouver 2009. I was there for about 3 years or so, and just kind of missed what you had growing up. Make you happy. Now this one I will kiss. That was nice. Wow.
Nice for the eyes of a dog.
Kissing the car. Being back here in Newfoundland is pretty much soul cleansing. Like, you can tell us to people, they look at you like, yeah, no, you gotta come here, you gotta stay here, you gotta experience it, and there's something about it, just put your whole life in perspective. I've never worked at a place ever where we have guests come and say they're booked for a night or two, they end up staying longer, they like don't want to leave, and they're all gonna come back, and we have people crying, and it's crazy. I've never experienced that in any resort or any restaurant or hotel or anything I've ever worked at in my life. So there's something about the island. It does it to you. The project was started by Zita Cobb, and her vision of this place was to give back to the community and the island where she's from. So it was part of the vision all along, and they just brought someone like me in to kind of help facilitate it. You can't take a place like this, put it here, and not have the community embedded into it. If the community doesn't own it, the place will never succeed. So the thing here is about giving back to the people, training the people from here, teaching them and taking them forward, and then one day, hopefully, someone like me, I'm gone, someone from here takes over. That is the long-term goal of this place. 80% of my kitchen staff has never worked in a high-end kitchen before. And about 70% of them have never worked in a kitchen. So we're trying to do high-end cuisine in rural Newfoundland with people who have never went to culinary school or anything of this nature. But it kind of makes the food almost honest. It takes the pretension out of it. It takes all the crap that gets in the way of cooking some days, and you just get great ingredients, put on a plate, and make it tasty, and just love it. All the other stuff, I don't need it in my kitchen, don't want it.
We were training, it's almost a year ago now.
July 30th last year we started our training.
28th of July last year we done our orientation. It's a big undertaking. I spent lots of sleepless nights trying to decide, should I not? I still thank God that I had the opportunity to do this. It's something I always wanted to do. Now I've done it.
I'm a firm believer, especially when it comes to cuisine, people have a lot of fond home memories of cuisine as what brings people to actually have a following about food or even care about food in general. So you gotta have like a foot in the past, but still looking to the future to keep with the new times and what everyone's doing to be relevant. If you don't have any link to the past, you don't know where you started to know where you're going. Old times in Newfoundland, I think they just worked a lot, but like they came up with like 5 salt cod dishes, and that's enough. That's okay, that's good. But you go Scandinavia, places of this nature, there's hundreds and hundreds of recipes for salt cod. So I'm trying to do that. So I take some of the traditional Newfoundland ingredients, especially traditional Newfoundland food, and just see what you can do with it, with all the new techniques and different things learned over the last, so many generations. I found it was like finding one ingredient at a time. That was my journey, and I'm still finding one ingredient at a time, sourcing it, putting it on the menu, finding new things. There's so many edible things in Newfoundland that people have never used. They see us chefs, bobbing around the woods and on the seashore and the side in these white jackets, and they think we're nuts.
They work hard at their jobs.
All of a sudden you take a bite and you're like, what's that? I've never tried that before. So it brings something a bit new to the dish that people haven't seen. So it's just kind of almost makes it unique to this place because it's from here. Beautiful stuff. This is a Seaside Rocket. Grows right next to the ocean, reminiscent of horseradish. This is my favorite. I can honestly say it's the first place I've worked where the menu is 100% all mine, because I started from scratch. There's no other chef in here before me. So they come in and this is my food, and you know, it is also Newfoundland food, so it's special. It's just funny that I traveled around the world to find my way back home. So.
Or we'd miss them if they went away. Woe betide the man who tried to split a wife or neuter me. Before I'd let him away with that, because I'd show me pedigree. I'd put up a hell of a fight, and wouldn't it be a sight to see? One strategic nip and